Hello everyone, I am Pavitra Devi working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science, Artificial Intelligence and Data Science at Dr. S.N.S. Rajashri College of Arts and Science. Now I am going to take the class about the Turing Test in Artificial Intelligence. First, what is Turing Test? Turing Test is deceptively simple method of determining whether a uh, machine can demonstrate the human intelligence if a machine engage in conversation with the human without being dedicated as the machine. It gets demonstrated of human intelligence. The Turing test was proposed in the paper published in the 1950 by the mathematical and computer pioneer Alan Turing. It has become the fundamental motivator in the theory and development of artificial intelligence. The Turing test developed by the Alan Turing, the computer scientist in 1950. He proposed that the Turing test is used to determine whether the computer machines can think the intelligently like human. Turing test is widely used the measure of machine's ability to demonstrate human-like intelligence. It was the first proposed by the British mathematician and the computer scientist Alan Turing in 1950. The basic idea of the Turing test is the simple human judge engaging in the text-based conversation with both a human and a machine. Then decided with the too many believed to be a human. If the judge is unable to distinguish between the human and machine based on the conversation, then the machine is said to have passed the Turing test. Next one, variation of the Turing test. Over the years, different versions of the Turing test have appeared to overcome the constraint delivered to more through the assessment of the artificial intelligence capabilities. Turing test extended version of the Turing test goes beyond the text-based conversation and it assesses the machine's capacity to comprehend and respond is not just a word, but it is visual and physical cues presented by the interrogator. This included the recognizing object shown to behave, it taking request to action in response. Essentially, it extends the AI can interact with the world in a way that reflects the deeper level of understanding. Next one, reverse Turing test. The twist on the traditional Turing test, the roles are reversed here. In the first variation, it is the machine that play the role integrator. It takes task is differentiate between the human and other machines. Based on their response it receives, the reversal challenges to the artificial intelligence evaluate the intelligence of others, highlighting the ability to detect the artificial intelligence. Next one, multimodal Turing test. The world where the communication takes the many forms and multimodal Turing test assess AI capabilities to understand and respond to the various modes of communication concurrently. It examines whether the AI can simultaneously process and respond to the text, speech, image, and potentially other modes simultaneously. It variation of the knowledge that diverse way of communicate and test of if AI keep in our multi-phased interactions. Next one, features required for the machine to pass the Turing test. First one, natural language processing, that is called NLP. NLP is nothing but it is required to communicate with the integrator in the general human language like English. Next one, knowledge representation. It is nothing but store and retrieve the information during the test. Next one, automated reasoning. To use the previously stored the information for answering the questions. Next one, machine learning. Machine learning is nothing but adopted new changes to can detect the generalized patterns. Next one, vision. For the total Turing test to recognizing the interrogate action and the objects during the test. Next one, motor control. For the Turing test to act upon the object it requested what you needed. Next one, limitations of the Turing test. It having two types, one for not yet true measure of intelligence. Next one, simplicity of test scenarios. Not true measure of intelligence is passing the Turing test does not guarantee to genuine machine intelligence and consciousness. Critics like the John Searle's Chinese room argumented content the computer can stimulate the human response without understanding or consciousness. Next one, simplicity for the scenarios. The Turing test primarily focus on the text-based interaction which might not fully access the machine capacity to comprehend and the respond to the complexity of this world. Thank you.